Welcome back to Werewolf, Heart of the Forest. In the last episode, we learned a lot about the packs of the werewolves that are here with us, and they want us to join a pack, which I don't know. I don't really feel drawn to any of them. I want to be my own pack, a lone wolf. I don't know if that's possible, but to join, anyways, we have to go through the rite of passage. Maybe if I don't pass it, I can be my own pack. my one-person pack. Rite of passage. You went through your first change, Pat said. She was leaning on a tree nearby, and you know everything you need to know at the moment. But you have to go through the rite of passage. Danielle rubbed against my flank, excited. A vision quest, Kim winked at me. And since we don't have time for tests, we need you to solve a real problem, Olga stepped in. Namely, we want you to find a way of ending this logging problem, Colonel said gently. So, how would you like to do it? They all looked at me in anticipation. So, the rite of passage is rather what I decide now, how to solve that logging problem. I will be part of a pack that would have chosen accordingly. So, I don't directly choose a pack. I took my time. Enjoying the moment. My body was buzzing with energy, ready to shift shape on the slightest sign of danger. My mind was clear. I knew what to do. Now I'm concerned about my low willpower here. Because we for sure will need it to take the decisions that I want to take. And I knew exactly what I wanted to do. We need to make the loggers fear nature. We need to talk to the spirits. People needed to open their eyes. So this would be the violent way, which most probably would put us in the pack of the Wolf Mother, to whom we pledged alliance earlier without knowing. So that's weird. I don't know how they want to solve that. To talk to the spirits. Open their eyes most probably is the Weasel pack. I mean, our character is very spiritual, right? So maybe we would actually gain more knowledge by choosing that without choosing a pack directly. And as I try not to choose a pack, maybe that's the way to go. The middle way. Oh, Lisa is now neutral. Daniel is still cautious, but he is in that weird tribe. Anya is dead. Oh gosh. What have we done? The morning wolf is loyal and the winter weasel neutral. Yeah. We are loyal to the wolf. That's the way around, right? We killed Anya and the police is still sympathetic. And the press too. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I tried that for now. Just to not take a decision. We need to work with the spirits to succeed, I decided. Make the forest itself turn against the loggers. Colonel had another idea. Something is rotten in Białowieża, Colonel commented, and I think that we should find and neutralize local forces that support the lock-in. Pat just laughed. We should create a diversion. There are too little of us for a direct confrontation with the loggers. I continued with my plan. I'll talk to the spirits and see what they can do to help us, I continued. If nature itself destroys the loggers' equipment, there's no one to blame. Lisa looked thoughtful. I'll introduce you to the spirits you need to talk to. Danielle beamed. Spoken like a true Thurch? Those born under the crescent moon are mystics and seers, dealing with spirits, interpreting visions and omens. You were born under a crescent moon, weren't you, Maia? No idea. I looked at him surprised. How did he know? Mom always told me that when she gave birth to me, she saw the crescent moon through the window sharper and brighter than ever before. That's a weird thing to talk about, isn't it? I don't know. I nodded. Wait, what? Everything's gone? Wait, what? The guru born under the crescent moon are shamans and healers, said Lisa, just like you and me. A worthy thurge always acts with wisdom, added Olga. Can we know the pronunciation of that? No. Thurge? Thurge. Your place in the werewolf society will be determined by your renown. You can earn glory through defeating mighty enemies and succeeding at dangerous quests. You can earn honor by following your moral imperative and upholding the laws of the guru. You can earn wisdom by acting efficiently and thinking well before you act. Your renown will change as you play, contributing to Maia's legend among the guru. No pressure at all. I felt overwhelmed, yeah. Are we now? We're still Maia Boroditch and we're still 24 years old. And still an American student. We are a Homid? Oh! Now we are a shaman. That's actually cool. Yeah, and that changed completely. Interesting. And I mean, it fits story-wise, right? Because we, without knowing, we build up our spirituality. I felt overwhelmed. Olga must have sensed my confusion. Come on, we have a lot to discuss, she patted my shoulder, and we have to find your phone and wallet. I followed her. And nodded. I had to tie up loose ends in my old life. Back to the beginning. I'm sitting on a bus. The sun streaming through the window is making it hard to see. The narrow road cuts through a dense old forest. I remember doing something important, walking among the trees looking for something, losing something I loved, gaining something unwanted. But then I'm fully awake and the memories scatter away. We're almost there, said Anya. I did some searching, she looks at me from over her phone, and this place is amazing. The last primordial forest in Europe. She's alive. I laugh. Anya, you're here. You wouldn't believe. I'm not able to finish. I start to cough. What? We're very healthy. We need our willpower, so I spit blood. I think this is now our dream. So our past reality now becomes our dreams, and our past dreams become our reality. My throat is sore, my lungs hurt. I need to stop the bus. I get up and shout to the driver, but feel something sticky on my hands and torso. Something stopping me. Spiders. Spiders are friends. If they're not poisonous. I'm crawling with small spiders, thousands of them, weaving their cobwebs around me, around the seat, around everything. I fight. I try to fight them, but they are too small and there are too many of them. And after a few seconds I'm covered in cobwebs, unable to move. I think for what I want to be, we chose wrong there, because we are now trying to find out who we are, right? There's a hiss. I hear a hiss. Then slowly a long, dark, thin shape comes out of Anya's ripped neck. A black snake that reeks of rotten meat, acid, and oil. Don't fight, Maia. You're already mine, it says. Just like your grandpa. And then it kisses me. Oh no. That's creepy. The Plan, Chapter 5. There's a cow. Yeah, it was a dream. Okay, so it's right. So now, yeah, our past reality becomes dreams, and our past dreams become reality. That's cool. Loose ends. I woke up in my bed in the B&B and for a moment thought the whole werewolf business had been a dream. Then I looked at Anya's empty bed, exactly how she'd left it in the morning we went to see the protests. She was dead. The reality of the situation hit me. Anya was dead. I'd killed her. There were unanswered messages on my phone. Have you seen Anya? I'm worried. Bartek. I had to clean up my mess. I packed her things anxiously. Looking over my shoulder, I packed her things. I ran the plan over in my head again. I had to check us both out, then Pat had promised to take care of the rest. She said she'd use her favors with some network spirits and hack Anya's phone. It would log into some towers in Germany and the Netherlands, ping the social networks a few times, and before anyone noticed anything was amiss, there would be nothing to tie the disappearance to us. But, I mean, her friends and family deserve to know what happened. At least that she's dead. Oh gosh. I think we need our willpower. I would try to be brave, but we need it for decisions that actually matter. So my hands were trembling. And I don't think we're that cold-blooded. Who had I become? My hands were trembling and I was sweating bullets. Fuck. Yeah, let's rather lose some health here. I punched the closed door and my hand went straight through the wood, splinters sticking deep into my flesh. Oh goodness. Yeah, strong. And then I lost it. Yeah, we're full of rage. Did we gain wisdom? Oh, that's good. I was Crinus, the wolf form. Pain hits me like wrecking ball. Every bone in my body breaks and moves and resets. I roar in agony. Panting and growling, I rise and rise and rise. I'm 8 foot tall. I'm an 8 foot tall killing machine. I'm sad and hurt, and my friend is dead. I wail, overcome with guilt, and the window panes shatter. The shards of glass glimmer in the sun. I smash the room to pieces. I smash the wardrobe. One flick of my wrist and the wardrobe turns into a cloud of splintered wood. I break the bed. I lift the bed and smash it against the floor. Yeah, let's rage against things and not people, that's good. To get rid of it. I wreck the room. I punch holes in the walls, I smash the windows, I tear Anya's things to pieces. Stop it! Someone shouts through the door. I'm calling the police. Okay, now, yeah. See, now we need the willpower to not kill. I change back. I have to stop. Listening to the shouts and distant sirens, I quickly packed what remained of my things. What was I thinking? I asked my reflection in a shard of broken mirror. I didn't know how to answer. I shrugged. Whatever the answer was, it was now Maia the werewolf's problem. Maia the student was dead. I took my bag and left. Wait, how? There's someone in front of the door. Yeah, we did gain wisdom. That's cool. I dropped my bags in the camp and ran through the plan one more time. They expected me to act like a thurch, but we'd also discussed other plans, both more mundane. So, we're a shaman. What would a shaman do? Philodox, justice, retribution, ragabash, tricks, subterfuge. What? Those born under the new moon are cunning tricksters and unconventional tacticians, questioning tradition in order to find the wisest path. Ah, that's interesting actually. But we don't have explanation to everything? Place of power. So they expect us to do that, but... Wait. Where does it come up? Ah, here. Those born under the half-moon embrace balance between wolf and human, viewer and wisdom, and act as judges and lawkeepers. What was that? New moon. Those born under the crescent moon are mystics and seers, dealing with spirits, interpreting wisdom and omens. Yeah, I think in that case... This would be fury and wisdom, the balance between wolf and human, but we would be judges. I don't think we can be a judge. Or this is interpreting the wisdom. As we build up so much wisdom unknowingly while being a homid, I think we'd actually choose that. That seems to be our path now. Although this is very tempting too. Yeah, but for now we follow our path that we chose. The Tempest. I need to talk to the spirits of the forest, and for that I need Lisa's help. Until I come along, she was the only shaman in the 2 packs. Until I came along, she was the only shaman in the 2 packs. So she was happy to finally have an apprentice. I had a lot to learn. Before I could face the spirits, I had to attune to the Pushcha and learn the proper rites and means of addressing the spirits. Let's learn that. After a few days of camping in the forest, fasting and meditating, Lisa said that I was ready. The spirits of the forest were waiting. But we're still so low on willpower. I do not like that. Because most of the good choices are barred behind willpower. So yeah. Need to be careful. Ooh, half moon. The sacred hunt. The sun was setting. We stood in the middle of the clearing and waited. I think we should not waste willpower right away. We could rage a bit, but you're not nervous. We're spilling the blood. As a sacrifice to the spirits, and called them by their secret names. We watched the blood sink into the ground and waited. First there was a murmur, then a whisper among the trees, a rustle of the leaves in the quiet, windless night. I want to see what happens. I looked up and saw owls, dozens of owls watching me from the trees. Something whispered inside my skull, a voice like small claws, scratching bone. What do you want? I asked. We needed help. We wanted justice. I think we are here to ask for help. Send the wind and send the rain, O great forest, I chanted. Drown their machines in the mud. Break the dead trees so they fall on their heads. Help us break their teeth. The rustling continued and the scratching became almost unbearable. Yes, whispered the voice inside my skull, but there's a price. I was ready. I think we have to be. I'm ready for anything, I shouted. Hunt us, young one. Find and catch us, and then we will help you. Then the presence was gone. Lisa looked at me. This is what you've been training for, she urged. Hunt. I changed. We're seeking to hunt down spirits. So we want to be a Hispo, I think. Because it's smart, fast, heavy, and absolutely scary. This just looks great for the press. That's so funny. Oh, great for the camera. Just a wolf. Yeah, no, we don't want to fight anybody. Yeah, we want to be the Hispo. The monstrous wolf form. Oh, that's awesome. The art style is really cool. My spine cracked and twisted, my knees and ankles broke, and I fell on the ground. My jaw shattered and rearranged itself. My skin was rippling and sprouting fur. I howled. When I rose, I was more than a wolf, scary and monstrous, with strong paws, mighty jaws, and a mane of fur. I sniffed the air. I was on all fours, my nose full of scents, my ears full of noises. I turned my head left and right, sniffing the air. There. I caught the scent and jumped toward a shape that emerged from the nearby bushes. It was a stag, pretty and lithe, a perfect vessel for the spirits. It stood there for a moment, and then it caught my scent and bolted. I ran after my prey. The stag was fast, but I was faster. I smelled its fear and heard its hooves beating the ground. With every pounce, I was closing the distance between us. I focused on the hunt. I blocked out everything apart from my prey. The forest faded away, leaving only us and the hunt. I was getting closer. I could smell its sweat, hear its heartbeat in the darkness. I was not letting my prey get away. There was no way that I was letting my prey get away. I pushed myself to the limit. My muscles and lungs burned. It was almost too easy. I launched from the ground with my hind legs and landed on the stag's back. The hunt was over. I killed the prey. I dug my claws into my prey's flanks and tore at its throat. Warm blood filled my mouth, and I felt the stag go limp. And then it was only a heap of meat and bones. The spirit escaped. Something moved behind me. Something big. I turned around. I gulped and slowly turned around. At first I thought it was a bison standing there with its head lowered, but then it straightened and stood on its hind legs. Ivy was wrought around its arms, and its eyes were dark and wise. Maia, it said in a voice so deep it shook my bones. It's you. I bowed. Before the Pushcha incarnate. I caught your servant, I said, and now I'm at your service. I have a plan, and I need your help. I was pushing my luck. She's friendly, so we don't need to use willpower, I hope. I knew I was pushing my luck. No, said the bison with a sad voice. Hunt me. Oh. Its swing knocked me over. It hits me and the shock makes me change. I was Crinus, the wolf form. I spasm as my bones grow and reset. Claws break out from my fingers and fangs sprout in my mouth. I taste blood. I roar in pain as muscles move under my skin. I grow. I am an 8-foot tall killing machine. The monstrous bison slaps the side of my head. Last willpower. Uh-oh. I think we have to attack now. I go for its throat. I howl and go for its throat. It hits me back, but I lock my jaws and tear at it. It tosses me on the ground. No! Then I made a mistake. And then a hoof hit my temple and I blacked out for a moment. I lay there, panting. Dang, we didn't make it. We lost wisdom, did we? Or did we gain? I was Hamid, the human form. My body reset itself to the familiar shape. Bones broke and fused again, muscles and sinews moved under my skin. I cried and thrashed. Then I was human again, with keen eyes, nimble fingers and a silver tongue. A wolf in sheep's clothing. As I lay there, panting, an owl landed on my shoulder. It lowered its head toward my ear. "We won't help you, weakling," it said with the voice of trees and stones and birds, and then it disappeared into the mist. Yeah, we should have used the last willpower. I couldn't sleep that night. Closing the deal with the spirits was supposed to be my rite of passage, and I failed. What would be the consequences? I spent the whole night running various scenarios in my head. We met soon after the sunrise on the same clearing where I woke up for the first time as a guru. Lisa looked at us all and sighed. Our patrons were looking at her expectantly, so she stepped towards the center of the clearing. I'm the surge of this sept, and I'm here to make sure we do things the right way. I held my breath. She turned to me and I held my breath. Maia, come forth. Are you a cub who seeks recognition as an adult? I answered. I am, I answered solemnly. Are you an applicant of a tribe? Lisa asked again. No. I confirmed. I am, I answered. Who speaks for the cub? Said Olga, stepping forward. I do, Lisa answered. I'm Sorya of the Sibirak, third of the morning wolf mother pack. I observed the cub on her mission, and I'm here to tell the story. Would I have to take a new name? I guess they all had secret werewolf names. It made sense. A new life demanded a new name. Would I also have to take a new name? Has the cub passed her challenge? Asked Olga. No, I didn't. I sagged, knowing that I failed. She failed, was the inevitable answer, but the challenge was hard, and she fought bravely. I wondered what would happen next. So, what now? I asked. Should I pack my things and go home or what? We should have spent more time teaching the cub and test her when she was ready. Lisa gave Olga her "I told you so" look. There was no time, Olga snapped. There were so many things I wanted to say, but I bit my tongue and stayed quiet. I'll vouch for her, Colonel put his hand on my arm. The challenge was unfair. and she did well for a cub. I waited for the decision. So be it, said Lisa after a while. But if anything goes wrong, the cub is your responsibility. Lisa turned to me. Have you chosen your name? My new secret name. Suddenly I remembered my grandfather talking about his old friends. He never used their real names. They were always Thunder or Grey or Needle. I'd always thought it was a guerrilla thing, some kind of war names. Now I wasn't so sure anymore. How to capture my whole life, my aspirations, my personality, my heritage in one name. I cleared my throat. Cassandra. You'll be missed. That's the name that doesn't mean anything. We're not a gale. And we are not a tree in the forest. We're wild. And we're not a misunderstood seer neither, so we're Mist because I don't know what we are. My name is Mist, I answered, thinking of fog and one of the Valkyries of Norse legends. Valkyries from Norse legend. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. As for the tribe, I don't want to choose. Was another matter. I mean, now that Colonel is vouching for us, we should join his tribe too, if he's responsible for us. But we pledged to the wolf earlier, and Lisa is our mentor. So it's all very weird. Yeah, it is very complicated, indeed. I looked at my fellow werewolves and realized that my failed mission cast a long shadow, but I had to find my place among the Garou. I don't think it's that simple, I said, looking at Lisa. I don't see myself fitting into any of your tribes. I can teach her the old ways, said the wolf mother, standing by my side, just like I taught her grandfather and her ancestors. Ugh! Yeah, I didn't know. Oh man, that's bad. I won't stand a get of Fenris among us. Kim spit at the ground and bared their teeth. There's too much blood spilled between me and them. Yeah, and I wouldn't either. That's really bad. I don't speak for Fenrir, growled the wolf mother. I speak for all the ancient gods of mountains and forests and love and war. Gods who came here long before Christianity and whom I still remember. I will make the cup a servant to Vanir. A nascent splinter of the Ged of Fenris, identifying with the Vanir of ancient Nordic lore. I knew that it would be a hard path to take, but I didn't want to turn away from my heritage. Only one thing remained to end the ceremony and make me a full-fledged Garou. I had to join a pack. But I mean, that's the only consequential choice, right? And I said before that I also had the feeling that I don't fit in any of the tribes that exist. But also because we are some kind of an outcast, being the heir of those horrible fascists, right? So we do have a debt, indeed, because we need to acknowledge the bad side of the family and turn it into something good. Yeah, we have to pay our debt, and that's the debt we have to pay. That's how I see it. Being a lone wolf and trying to redeem our past. So actually, yes, I lean into that. I had already sworn to the wolf mother. As my fate had been already tied with the wolf mother, I chose her as my patron and joined Oscar. What? I thought we were our own pack. Huh. And so it was done. According to ancient rites, Lisa painted the mystical glyph of my tribe on my sternum. It disappeared after a moment, but whenever I closed my eyes, I could feel its warm touch between my breasts. Mist of the Vanir's wrath, surge of the morning wolf mother pack, welcome to our sept, she said solemnly. Then she howled. Howls rose toward the sky. They sang about ancient laws of war, status, and secrecy. I remembered only a few. Combat the worm wherever it dwells and whenever it breeds. Submit to those of higher station. Respect those beneath you. The veil shall not be lifted. I joined the song. I threw my head back and howled with my sept. I was a cub no more. I was ready to tell my own stories, to earn my own place in the pack, to howl my own songs. I still don't understand everything concerning these tribe structures. I thought we chose our own, but we didn't in the end, and I don't know, it's a bit inconsequential, I think, in my opinion, or I just didn't understand what just happened exactly. But we'll see. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Have a wonderful and adventurous day, and goodbye.